Ada orang Amerika pindah ke tepi barat.
Dunia menentang hak Israel untuk tinggal di tanah air Alkitabiah mereka. Karena itu, Tommy Weller, jemaat Kristen Baptis, memboyong seluruh keluarganya datang ke Samaria untuk membangun kebun anggur dan menetap di Israel sejak tahun 2004. Kini, keluarga Weller masih di Samaria dan membuka kesempatan bagi orang-orang Kristen di seluruh dunia untuk menjadi berkat bagi Israel dengan cara menjadi relawan pekerja di kebun anggur selama 1 minggu hingga 3 bulan. Di Yerusalem, Fakta Israel bersyukur bisa bertemu Joshua Weller, salah satu anak Tommy Weller yang tinggal di Samaria. Samaria yang dikenal oleh dunia sebagai tepi barat. Simak fakta dari orang Amerika yang hidup di Israel.
For me, we first came to Israel because we saw a biblical prophecy coming to life. We saw the land of Israel, the biblical heartland. You mentioned Joseph's tomb. Well, hey, this is the land, the biblical land where the children of Israel first settled in. We just read in a Torah portion last week about Jacob coming and buying the fields and settling in the mountains of Samaria. So we came and joined the Jewish pioneers in settling this ancient homeland, the heartland of Israel. And this is what we've been doing now for the last 18 years, holding on to the Jewish heartland of Israel, helping the Jewish people to settle and farm the land.
Difficult for you as an American, Christian American, to see the reality in Israel?
To me, it's actually encouraging.
Okay.
To see that, well, for 2,000 years, Israel was desolate. It was a destruction was everywhere here. Mm-hmm. And now today we're living in a time when the miracle is happening, when the Jewish people are returning back to Israel like no other time in history. And the land of Israel is shooting forth its branches, like Ezekiel 36 speaks about Israel flourishing again. We're seeing the beginnings of that. Mm-hmm. We're seeing the beginning of the restoration of this land, and we're touching it every day. We're seeing the people come back and the land begin to prosper in Jewish hands. Yeah. Well, it's interesting to note that out of the 50 top countries that people visit, Israel is in the 50 top countries people visit, and out of all the countries, out of those 50, Israel's the number 5 most safest. Most people don't think that Israel's a safe country, but the facts are on the ground that Israel is one of the safest countries you can visit out of the top 50 countries that people visit in the world. So I think promoting terrorism and the things that are happening is a leftist agenda to scare people away from coming to Israel. Israel's a very safe place to come and visit. There's, of course, there's things that happen, but it's very rare. And when something does happen, then it goes to international news, and so people think that it's happening everywhere and it's happening all the time. Mm-hmm. In reality, Israel is a very safe place to visit, safe place to come and to dig deep roots here and understanding the depths of our Bible, the stories that happen here. Bring your faith to a whole new level. Mm-hmm. You can come and understand the Bible when you're standing on the physical land that it happened.
What do you think about the land, the Judea and Samaria part?
Sure.
Some Christian think it should the Jews not allowed to live there. What
Sure.
do you think?
Well, if to me, it's no Christian could ever say that because it's against the Bible. So unless you're a Christian that doesn't agree with the Bible that you say you believe in, then there's a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah.
The Bible states very clearly that the land of Israel belongs to the Jewish people. Genesis 12, it states it very clearly right in the beginning. God brings Abraham and says, "This is the land that I give to you and your descendants." Uh-huh. This is the land we're speaking of. So there's not really a biblical question to the matter here. It's biblically sound that this land belongs to the Jewish people. If people want to get political, that's another thing. But as far as our Christian faith is concerned, the land belongs to the Jewish people, and Judea and Samaria are a part of the Jewish ancient heritage.
Yeah.
Judea, where the Jews belong. It's this land of Judea, where Israel and the Jewish people are. This is our ancient heritage.
Changing the name doesn't mean changing the heritage, right?
Sure, it's no West Bank.
It's not West Bank.
It's Israel. It's the ancient land of the Jewish people.
Yeah.
Christians in Indonesia should know that they need to continue praying towards Jerusalem. We need to position our hearts first and foremost. I know that a lot of you can't come. First, it's got to be in our hearts to begin to point our hearts towards Jerusalem, to understand that the city of the great King is so important that we need to align ourselves with the heart of God that loves Jerusalem, that wants to see Jerusalem made a praise in all of the earth.
Yeah.
And when we align ourselves with Jerusalem, I believe God will make a way for you to come and visit this holy city one day. And
Amen.
This would be my prayer to you, that as you align yourself with Jerusalem, that God would make a way for you to come one day and be a part of the miracle of Israel, the miracle of the Jewish people being here. But for now, now there's a first step. And that's just aligning yourself with God's heart for the city, aligning yourself with God's heart for His people, the people of Israel, and this beautiful city that we're sitting in right now, Jerusalem.
Salam damai dari Fakta Israel.